Please allow me to communicate with you, to remember the communication, have a conversation. I'm very intrigued. There's an airplane to my left, moving normally. It's a typical flight path. It has all the small, colored, by law, lights. But this one I've been seeing all night now, for the last hour. It flashes green and red, but very brightly. It moves in non-normal craft that we make waves. It hovers as it is doing now. Now it moves, changes in altitude, changes in direction. Sometimes it moves in a linear line. It hasn't done a disappear, reappear act. It has disappeared a couple times, but not to travel. See now it changes directions, goes left to right. Basically in a hover though. It's the green-red. I can speculate that it's in a way trying to mimic the colors of a legal plane that the law requires, just to, I guess, not draw as much attention, to try and blend in. But obviously it's not totally working because it's hovered. It's in a standstill position. Makes no noise. It's been closer to my sky earlier. It's passed by. Seems very high in altitude. Unless it's a smaller craft that's lower in altitude, I'm perceiving that it's, well, it changes in altitude, but originally it's high. Now it's, I mean, what is that? 25,000, 20,000, 18, something like that. I mean, perception is a little tough from the ground here, but it's just hovering. And it's only one craft that I can tell. There, now it moves a little. Oh, it stopped and it does an about face. Now it's coming my way, now it stops. It's definitely not a craft, and not a satellite, not a whatever shooting star. Unfortunately, I guess it would be impossible to tell if it's a man-made reverse engineered craft, which I've heard we have, or an actual ET built, an ET operated craft. But it's definitely not of this world. It's the technology is just not what we have, or at least what is known. See, now it just stops, it starts, it turns left, right, instantly. I have flashlights in my hand trying to get its attention, but they're just LED flashlights that, I don't know how far they go. I've spoken aloud to try and communicate it with voice, for whatever it's worth. I've tried to close my eyes and in a way use my mind, my thoughts to try and communicate. I haven't received anything in response. I'm very much hoping to. This is Elgin, Illinois, September 11th, 2023, 2023, about 12:15. Been going on, off and on with this thing since about 11:15, give or take. Sorry about this loudness. This is Route 31, and it's a loud area. Metro trains and such. That's a light too, so it should maybe give an indication of how bright this thing is. Dead silent. Again, as a hover, I mean, if it's a helicopter, first of all, it's not making any noise, not a peep, as well as it's pretty high for a helicopter. But the movements, negate it being any kind of chopper, as Arnold Schwarzenegger says. So I'm very intrigued. I think this is really cool. This is great. This is a expansion of mind, and or it represents a possibility to expand one's mind, a species as humanity, to enlighten ourselves, calm ourselves as far as our aggression, and be more harmonious. These are things that I would want to attain, more harmony. I talk a lot about frequencies and how everything is a resonance. I'm gonna try and zoom in now. I haven't done that yet. That's as best I can do. I'm about all the way now. 8 times zoom. It's an LG G8X on a bad phone. Oop, see, left, right movements. Circular, maybe. Back to a hover. I believe that's a down. Oh, there you go. I haven't noticed anybody who has noticed this, but there's not many people out right now. And that would be north of me, which Elgin, which is a northwest suburb of Chicago, and I gotta follow this thing because it's moving around. I'll stay static just to give a reference of how it's moving. You know, again, discerning where it might be. Oh, it disappeared and reappeared in different spots. That's doing it again. That is new. That hasn't done that I've noticed this whole time. I haven't seen any military craft come around to chase it or investigate it at all, so I'm not sure about that. But maybe, I don't know, Palatine's north of us, northeast of us, Lake Zerk's north of us. So I'm looking northeast a tad. I was in my more quiet area. I'm going to zoom out so I can move a little bit, walk, and it, I think that thing that's showing up right now that's zooming around is just a reflection of my camera versus a light, I think. It appears to be really close as far as that thing's concerned. Alright, now it's been moving. Oh, there we go, and it's moving pretty good now. Now it's going west. Oh, and it kind of accelerates. And so now it's a linear line that it's moving on. Oh, now it turns right and a bit of a descend, I think. Now it's going northwest. And it's out of here. Way cool, guys.